Hello and welcome to Carelia Isaacs. In today's wonderful class, we are going to take a look at how to use ne plus to form negative sentences in French. So, buckle up and let's get today's wonderful class started. But as we always do, we cannot begin this video without today's motivational quote. So, let's quickly dive into the motivational quote for today. For today's motivational quote, we have, when you come to the end of the rope, tie a knot and hang on. When you come to the end of the rope, tie a knot and hang on. This motivational quote is from Franklin D. Roosevelt. I hope you've been motivated by today's motivational quote. Well then, keep your girl motivated as well by simply hitting the subscribe button if you are new to this channel, and please do not forget to hit the bell icon as well so that you would be notified whenever I upload another interesting video. Just as I mentioned earlier on, in today's video we would look at how to form negative sentences using the negative element ne plus. Ne plus. In the previous video, we discussed how to use ne pas to negate simple sentences, but in this video, we are going to use ne plus. But in case you want to check out on the video about ne pas, I would leave the link to that video in the description box. Alright, let's quickly dive into the actual deal for today, which is the use of ne plus to negate sentences. The negative element ne plus has two translations, which are 1. No longer. No longer. This translation is used to show that something has stopped. And the second one is not anymore. Not anymore. However, this emphasizes that a situation or an action has changed. Let's take a look at the formula you can use when using the negative element ne plus. Ne plus. And the formula is simply ne plus the verb plus plus. Let's take this again. Ne plus the verb plus plus. And there you can easily form a negative sentence using ne plus. But please make sure that the verb is conjugated according to the subject as well as the tense. And also, you must know that ne plus can be used for present tense, imperfect, and future tense. Alright people, let's take a look at the grammatical functions of ne plus in French. And we have 1. To show inability or impossibilities. So, in the context of ability in French, ne plus is used to show inability or impossibilities. Let's take a look at this example. Je ne peux plus faire cela. Je ne peux plus faire cela. And this means I cannot do that anymore. I cannot do that anymore. Moving on, let's take a look at another grammatical function associated with ne plus. And this is to deny permission. To deny permission. In French, the negative element ne plus can also be used to deny permission. Let's take a look at this example, which is tu ne peux plus aller là. Tu ne peux plus aller là. And this means You are no longer allowed to go there. You are no longer allowed to go there. Another grammatical function associated with ne plus is it can be used to negate phrases and clause. It can be used to negate phrases and clause. In negating French phrases and clause, you can use ne plus. Let's take a look at this example. Je ne suis plus d'accord avec toi. Je ne suis plus d'accord avec toi. And this means I no longer agree with you. I no longer agree with you. We also have elle ne croit plus qu'il soit vrai. Elle ne croit plus qu'il soit vrai. And this means she no longer believes it's true. She no longer believes it's true. Another essential grammatical function of ne plus in French is to show emphasis and contrast. To show emphasis and contrast. According to this function, ne plus can be used to emphasize on a particular verb or action in a sentence. Let's take a look at these examples. And the first one is je ne veux plus entendre cela. Je ne veux plus entendre cela. And this means I don't want to hear that anymore. I don't want to hear that anymore. We also have je ne travaille plus là. Maintenant, je travaille ici. Je ne travaille plus là. Maintenant, je travaille ici. And this means I no longer work there. Now, I work here. In every concept, there are always exceptions. So, let's take a look at the exceptions associated with the negative element ne plus in French. And the first one is some irregular verbs change their conjugation when used with ne plus. According to the formula of ne plus, the verb must be conjugated according to the subject and tense. Anyway, some verbs do not go by this rule. In effect, they change their conjugations when used with ne plus in a sentence. An example is the verb aller, which is an irregular verb. Let's take a look at this example. And it is il ne vient plus. Il ne vient plus. And this means he is not coming anymore. He is not coming anymore. In this sentence, instead of using the conjugation va, which corresponds with the subject il, you rather use the conjugation vient. Let's take a look at another exception associated with the negative element ne plus. And this is reflexive verbs requires the reflexive pronouns before ne. For example, je ne me lever plus tôt. Je ne me lever plus tôt. And this is translated as I no longer wake up early. I no longer wake up early. You must also note this. Whenever the verb that comes after the ne begins with a vowel, you must eliminate the e and replace it by an apostrophe. For example, je n'achète plus d'orange. Je n'achète plus d'orange. Alright people, at this juncture, let's take a look at this very quick task.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's gone knows I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn.
Alright, time is up. How was today's task? I hope it was pretty easy. Well, I would love to see your answers, so please make sure to write them in the comment section. And also, if you want more of these exercises, do well to check out on my YouTube community, where you get more exercises like this to help boost your eloquence in French. I really hope to see you there. Hold on, the fun hasn't ended yet. There are more to explore in the next video, so check out in the description box and simply click on the link. Hope to see you there.